Hello there, all you wonderful people that play Magic and watch YouTube videos. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today, I wanted to do like a redemption arc for this Sacrifice deck, right? The Orzhov Sacrifice deck. It was the first video I released when Aether Drift dropped, and honestly, it was kind of a slightly depressing video. If you watched that video, you saw that I was not very happy, so here we are with a redemption arc. I wanted to do the Orzhov Sacrifice deck justice by actually playing a good version, or at least a better version than what I had. Basically, it's the same deck, except it's going in heavier on the Raise the Past combo. You want to play your early creatures, fill up your graveyard using Snarling Gorehound and Gnawing Vermin, and then sacrifice these creatures using Glory's Past, Bartholomew, and Gas Guzzler, and then eventually get all these creatures back with Raise the Past. And that's the idea of this deck in a nutshell. So without any further ado, let's just get to the games and see if I can redeem my video from last week by doing better. Something like that. Just roll the games, roll the games. All right, redemption time for Sacrifice, and this is a pretty rough hand, missing white. We have three really good black cards. I'm gonna keep it, even though I don't know if that is the right answer. Opponent mulligans, so maybe that's a good sign. I think I'm gonna start with the greedy freebooter, even though I want to start with the Gas Guzzler. I'd hate to play the Gas Guzzler into a turn 1 Flood Verge. Okay. I was gonna say I'd hate to play it into a cut down, but now we can go ahead and play this out, and then go up to speed 2. So overall, we didn't actually lose any speed. Opponent is playing Azorius, it seems like. Gremlin Tamer. Okay, so they're playing I guess they're playing enchantments, right? Alright, so I think Gremlin Tamer can kind of get out of hand. I'm trying to think here. I'm going to go ahead and attack him with the Gas Guzzler. Okay, speed is up. I don't have any way to gain life, so Malia's not really a good call. I think we'll go for Bart, and then sacrifice the greedy freebooter. Vengeful Blood Witch. Sure, we can start getting some damage in that way. We can play the Vengeful Blood Witch and then sacrifice one of our maybe Bloodghast next turn. Opponent plays Enduring Innocence. Okay, so part of me wish I kept the alive for that, but it's alright. Alright, we play the Bloodghast. And then we sacrifice the Bloodghast. Now we are at max speed, and we passed a turn. Now, opponent does play Sheltered by Ghosts. Yep. And I'm assuming they're going to take Bart. Yep. But now they can't really attack in. We get to raise the pass, but... Alright. So, I'm going to do this. And then go ahead and sacrifice the Vengeful Blood Witch. And hopefully we find a land. No land. Gnawing Vermin. No attacks. See if they get rid of Amalia. Profs to eat it. Okay. Well, that's going to start getting their creature to gain life, but they still can't really attack in, can they? Okay. I'll take it. That's still not enough to save it. Okay, my turn. We draw the land. Yeah, sure, take action. How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can afford to do this. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack in. End the turn. And then I'm gonna wait till their turn to start drawing with the Gas Guzzler. We can sacrifice the Gnawing Vermin. If they play something like the Silent Hall Creeper, we can take it out with the Gnawing Vermin. Let's see if they tap out. Obviously, if they have something like another Shard Mage's Rescue. Okay, well, that wasn't very smart. Resolve. We want to draw cards by sacrificing Bloodghast or pump up Bart. I think we just pump up Bart, right? Because we're just going to get everything back with Raise the Past. More land. I guess in this case we'll play the non-painful tap land. Sure. Oh, maybe I should have said I should not have gotten the Bloodghast out because I would have gotten more triggers by actually no, I don't have any trigger enters trigger, do I? In this case, do we just mill the opponent? Because how much do we have? Yeah, I guess we just mill ourselves. Well, we'll mill ourselves twice, and we'll mill opponent twice. Well, there goes other Sheltered by Ghosts. Alright, I guess here we can just start sacrificing until we find Never mind. I was gonna say, so basically here we start sacrificing our creatures and start digging for our third copy of Raise the Past. And actually, we may have had lethal already. 5, so that's what, 9, 10, 11, and then plus the 5. Yeah. So we had lethal already. We just had to start sacrificing all of our creatures, pump up Bart. All right. I probably made things more complicated than I really needed it to be. All right, on the play, we've got... okay. We'll keep this. And I guess we'll start off with a tap land. Yeah, we need something other than land. If I had... okay. Azorius again, huh? I don't know. I'll start off with the Gorehound. I should have played the tap land. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm screwing this game up left and right. Guardian of New Benelia. This is that new deck, right? Where... huh. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do here. That... we have Eaten Alive. Alright, we'll play Las El Cor. Don't need Nesting Bot. Should have kept that land, really. We'll attack in. And then call that turn. Alright, so they dump the Oculus. No blocks. I'm assuming they have a reanimation spell for the Oculus. Yeah. Oh, we got our fourth land. Alright. I think we get rid of the Oculus. Let's do this first. And we just start dumping all of our creatures. Bloodghast, yep. And then sacrifice a creature, and we just get rid of their Oculus. And now they can't reanimate it either. No attacks. Hopefully the face down card isn't just another Oculus. Very much could be. Sheltered by Ghost. Oh no. No blocks. Alright, if we raise the past now, what happens? We got a lot of Gorehound triggers. Okay. I guess we're doing it. Really wanted Amalia on board for this. Sure. We're gonna mill ourselves. And hopefully we don't mill too many Erase the Past. Ugh, not what we're looking for. There we go. And then we'll attack in. And we're okay with blocking and whatnot because, well, we're gonna erase the past again next turn. Oh, we got Bart this time, but no, we still don't have any way to. What's it called? We don't have any ways to do damage, and that brings back 1. Okay, opponent just gave up. I'm not sure why. So I made the mistake of drinking coffee a little bit late in the evening yesterday, and I could not get to sleep at all last night. My mind was racing, and this is not a keepable hand, unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I only have 2 Eden lives in this deck, and I have drawn like 1 or both of them every game so far. Yeah, we're gonna have to mulligan that one. Okay, we can keep this one. What do we keep? I guess it's like that. Turn 1 Gas Guzzler. Try and start getting our speed. Ooh, with a, do we go for Gnawing Vermin instead? Could be a good blocker. Those are some decent mills. Alright, if we block and they have Monstrous Rage, we just get blown out anyway, right? So I'll go with no blocks. Okay, that was strange. I'm gonna do a nesting bot. And then we attack in to get speed up to 2. The sooner we get to speed 4, the better Glory's Past is. Then we play out Gas Guzzler as well. Alright, opponent is tanking on something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe they have a Lightning Strike. Maybe they have a Monstrous Rage that for whatever reason they didn't want to play last turn. I don't know. It was a Lightning Strike. Alright, Lightning Strike and they get rid of my Gas Guzzler. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. I guess next turn we just play Glory's Past. And, do I take this block? I mean, I'm pretty sure they have a pump spell. And whether I block or not, they're probably going to use it, so might as well. And I don't think I'm going to be able to use Gnawing Vermin to get rid of it. Ooh, but no trample. Is it me? Is it my connection? I'm going to move my camera down a little bit. There we go. Alright, we draw Bart, which is pretty good. But I think I'm going to go for Glory's Past for now. One attack. Speed up. And the turn. Oh, I should have sacrificed the dude there. I forget you can only do... So here's Glory's Past once. Assuming they have a bunch of either burn spells or something. Wow. They tap out for it too. One. We don't need land. Let's see if they attack. They attack in. Okay. They do 1 damage to us. Alright, Bart to another Bart is not the greatest. So I guess they just had a bunch of removal spells and more land. It's not good, but at least we got max speed. Okay. End of turn. I'm not sure what's going on. Both of our decks apparently is not working the way it's supposed to. We have a decent graveyard. What happened to... What is the opponent's hand? It can't be all just land. I mean, they hit a lot of lands. Alright, we're gonna attack in first. See if they have removal. Oh my god. I swear. Is it my connection or is it the opponent? Okay, it's the opponent. Are they just not paying attention? Could be the case. Okay, and then... Yes. Just emptying out my hand here. Hoping to get some Gorehound triggers. We'll keep that one. Get Gorehound trigger. Yes, that's what we want. End the turn. Wow, we finally get the Gorehound trigger in. And it's just the next card. Okay. I will sacrifice it. That was definitely the wrong target. Alright, raise the past. Keep that one. And okay, opponent scoops. Yeah, that was a really weird game. But thank you, opponent, for the rank up. Appreciate it. We are on the play. Yay. With... Okay. Let's try it. This is going to be a painful first 2 turns, but that's alright. You know, there's a argument to be had for possibly playing those desert lands that does damage to your opponent when it comes into play, just to help speed up the speed mechanic. Alright. I'm gonna attack in. Yep, I didn't think they were gonna block. I think we play Gnawing Vermin first, so we don't have any control over Gnawing Vermin, and then that's alright. Do that. We mill over the 2 things that we wanted, land and raise the past. Creature of the Schism. Boy. Alright. We did not draw the land. That's the one thing I don't like about Gnawing Vermin is sometimes you don't want to, yeah, mill. We'll keep that on top. We need the lands. No attacks. They don't really have good attacks either, unless they want to. Okay. So we got a choice here. We can block with 3, and we'll lose. I guess we'll only lose 2, right? And then we either get rid of the Preacher or Llanowar Elves. Three blocks. So depending on what the opponent has, they might just lose their entire board. Oh, and they even did it that way too. Okay. Yeah, that's the way I wanted it to happen. I don't know if there's an instant speed way for them to give +1/+1 counters to their creature. They go for a throat. Okay. Yep. They lose their entire board. They're Dread Knight. Okay. We play less core. And actually, this way we can attack in, and if they block, they still lose life, and we also gain life. And our speed will go up. Okay. So we're just one land away from raising the past. Yeah, I'll take that block. We take 1. Yep, they draw a card. If they have another untapped land. Oh, no. Oh, man. Max speed. And we just play Bloodghast, which is not how you want to play Bloodghast. You want to either mill it or discard it into your graveyard. It's not very good when you cast it. So we just need 1 land. 1 measly land. We draw another card with Mosswood Dread Knight. They played Sentinel. Okay. We got the land. I think it's actually worth it to attack in first, because if they block the Bloodghast, we get it back, and if they block this guy, we just get another dude back. Yeah, raise the past. Then, how many mill triggers is that? 2? We got a raise the past in our hand. An opponent gives it up. So, it seems like a lot of opponents aren't really wanting to play out the game once a raise the past resolves. Alright, on the draw, we have the raise the past, 3 lands, Greedy Freebooter, Gnawing Vermin. Sure, I'll keep it. We can go turn 1. Ooh. Turn 1 Gorehound might be better. Or we can just get the tap land out of the way now. Crap. We do want that 4th land. Sometimes I dump that 4th land and then I just never draw another land, and it can be pretty bad. Okay, our opponent leaves mana up. They might kill our Gorehound, but we can still at least get the Gnawing Vermin down and mill 2 cards. Yep. And that's not too bad. We haven't really started any speed mechanics, so not really doing much, but let's do this. We can dump anything that's not Erase the Past, like a Gnawing Vermin. Attack in. Entity Tracker, okay. We'll play the greedy freebooter instead of Bart. Just because it's a okay creature to, I guess, block with. Fear of Isolation. They draw a card, and then they play Nowhere to Run again. They draw a card. Entity Tracker didn't really have a whole lot of popularity when it after a while. Ooh, Eat Alive. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can draw that. We have the treasures, so we can Raise the Past and Eat Alive. I think we go Bart. Bloodghast. Sacrifice a creature. Auto pay. Sacrifice Bloodghast. No more card advantage. Oh no, that was a dumb idea. Because they have a Nightmare, right? So they can make us discard our Raise the Past. Yeah. Momentum Breaker. Okay. Well, that's better unless they have another one. Yeah. So I screwed up. I should have Raised the Past when I had the chance. Well, here's hoping I draw it then. Yeah, that was a punt on my part. I should have done it when I had the chance. Alright. This way we get speed started. They have 2 mana, holding priority. Do they have a counter spell? Maybe? Oh no, it's just this town ain't big enough. Yeah, I really punted. I should have Raised the Past when I had the chance. I got a little bit too greedy. So next, it's all about if I can draw Raise the Past early enough. Well, it might be a little bit too late. Playing it out just because of Nightmare. It's just gonna make us discard it anyway. Alright. Raise the Past. Come on, Raise the Past. What is opponent's last card? Another bounce spell. Okay. So so we're gonna go down to 2. So we have to draw Raise the Past on the next turn, or we have no chance. And even if we did draw Raise the Past, I don't think... Yep. Yeah, I punted that one. Unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, just played a game against Mono Red where I had nothing but Raise the Past in my hand and could not draw any creatures, couldn't mill any creatures, just nothing but land and Raise the Past, so just kind of deleted that game. On the play, one thing about this deck is the reason why I like the Esper version better is it had a lot better ways of emptying out or getting all your creatures into the graveyard before playing Raise the Past. And I think that's what's missing in this version. Supposedly, you should be able to... I'm going to keep this. It's going to be kind of painful, but keep... playing all these little creatures, sacrificing them, and that's how you're supposed to fill up the graveyard. Just does not quite happen that way. I should have played Zahir first. Okay, so I made a mistake there. I should have played Zahir Glory's Past first. That way, if for whatever reason, if opponent was playing Elspeth's Smite, I could have sacrificed the Nesting Bot. I'm gonna end the turn there. If they try to remove the Glory's Past, I'll sacrifice Nesting Bot at the end of their turn. I don't think that's a trigger they can do anything about. Alright, tap land. I'm gonna regret this, but I need to get creatures into the graveyard. No stick. They didn't have anything last turn. I'm gonna do this now, just in case they have a sweeper next turn. I can sacrifice the Vengeful Blood Witch. Never mind. I was... After having a non-game losing, I have a non-game winning. Oh man, on the draw, and this is such a horrible hand. Alright. Alright. This I can keep. Okay, Gas Guzzler or Nesting Bot? I think it's Nesting Bot into Freebooter. Yeah, okay. Patchwork. Okay. So we're up against Delirium. I'm assuming they're going to go turn 2 into Dredger's Insight. That's my guess. The fact they're playing Wastewood Verge means this is... What? Brood Spinner. When this creature enters, survey 2, and the sacrifice creature create a number of... Okay. Alright. So I think this is... Freebooter. Do we hold on to Eden Live? Or do we want to kill the Brood Spinner? Let's see, what do we have in here? They are a Emerald Raiden. Okay, so they're an insect deck. Not at all what I thought. But the fact that they're playing... Okay, so they're just completely Golgari. And was it 4, 5, 6 mana to sacrifice this creature, create a number of one. think it's like this. And no attacks. Squirming Emergence. Overlord of the Belmerk. Okay, our opponent is brewing. Yeah. And they got Delirium. Alright. Who's scarier here? Is the Brood Spinner? I don't think the Brood Spinner is really much anything. Patrick Beastie keeps filling up the graveyard. So I think it's like this. Yeah, we want that on top, I think. Next, all attack. Oh, I should have did it again. Should have played Glorious Past, but that's all right. In the turn. Let's see what kind of removal spell they have. All right. Well, I'm gonna do this now. And actually put that in the graveyard. We draw land, which is what we want. That can go into the graveyard. No attacks. Hollow Marauder makes us discard a land. We get an Eaten Alive. So which one do we not like? I guess we'll sacrifice a creature. That'll be that one. Bottom of that. No attacks. And we just need to raise the past. And this is what I'm talking about. I feel like this deck, like once you run dry, you just don't have a lot of good ways to dig through the deck to find a raise the past. And I think that's what this deck is severely missing. Amalia doesn't really do much on her own. I need a way to gain life, and I don't think I have that. Opponent makes 3 insects. We draw land. Okay. And that brings us to the conclusion of this video. This was supposed to be a redemption arc for the Sacrifice deck. Unfortunately, I'm just going to end up at the same conclusion, which was that it's not a very good deck. I felt like I was just spinning my wheels a lot of the time and not really going anywhere. What the deck tries to do is you want to play these creatures and then sacrifice them for value, and then eventually bring them all back with Raise the Past. Unfortunately, if you just draw all your sacrifice fodder, or you draw all your sacrifice outlet, but not the other, the engine doesn't seem to quite work. I don't know, maybe I was too focused on trying to fill up my graveyard, and I was supposed to focus more on trying to get some sort of value by sacrificing creatures, whether it be moving opponent's threats or drawing more cards with a Gas Guzzler, things like that. But when the deck works, it works wonderfully, and then when it fails, it just it just putters out and it feels so bad. I deleted a lot of games where I lost, mainly because there was just nothing to show. I had to mulligan 2-3 times just to have a opening hand, and then opponent removes 1 or 2 creatures, and I either never draw the land needed to play Raise the Past, or I just don't draw Raise the Past. I think if you're going to play Raise the Past, the Esper version is probably still a lot better, a bit more consistent, and probably will get you more wins. Anyways, those are my thoughts for this deck. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your support. And remember, have fun playing Magic, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.